Welcome to Tubi Terrors, where we explore the terrifying side of Tubi. I'm your host, Lucard, and today we are checking out the 2006 pseudo-documentary slasher Sandman from writer-director J.T. Perry. Now, I first saw this film not long after it came out, thanks to the old Netflix DVD service. Now, I remember being kind of fascinated by what this film tried to do. So let me explain. Director J.T. Perry narrates a story about a local peeping Tom being freed from jail because no one wanted their tapes being screened publicly. So the peeper would not appear in this movie no matter how hard J.T. tried. So he needed to make something out of all the money that HDNet, remember HDNet? It would, all the money HDNet gave him for the project, which leads him to voyeurism in film, like Peeping Tom, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, etc. Then one of the interviewees talks about Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer being sadistic filmmaking. So JT then goes to the Chiller convention and meets a guy named Eric Roth. He was the filmmaker behind a horror series called Sandman. He also meets other people, such as filmmaker Bill Zabub, who allows JT on set during the filming of his latest movie, as he films the scantily clad actress, Carrie Taylor. Bill is quite a character, as he makes these no-budget horror films with emphasis on the sexy. Now, through Bill, JT meets up with Scream Queen Debbie D, who says that these movies are about the blood flow and the violence. JT also interviews underground filmmaker Fred Vogel, the man behind the infamous August Underground movies, which is a film series of extreme horror that got quite a buzz back in the day. And Vogel says that people requested to be victims in his movies, but never the killer. Thought that was pretty interesting. Now, while all this is going on, we also intersperse with Eric, who tells the story of the Sandman show, in which he stalks beautiful women and then kills them. So he talks about shooting the women unknowingly with a camera, following them around and stuff and being real creepy, and that the killings are quite fun. You can tell something's pretty off with this guy. Is he really killing these ladies, or is it just for show? You'll have to watch and find out. So this film was my first exposure to extreme cinema. It features clips from August Underground and Kill the Scream Queens and a few others. It is done completely documentary style, as JT talks to filmmakers, authors, and doctors as he delves into why people like this extreme content. When I initially saw it, I thought it was quite clever. I loved the mixing of the documentary while doing an extreme film itself. I know it's hard to explain. But now with that being said, by today's standards, it's not all that extreme. But in 2006, I could definitely see people wigging out over this movie. But the real question is, does it still hold up today? I think it does. It only gives you a little taste of extreme. So if you're intrigued by the concept, you could dig deeper into this genre. I'm a big fan of well-made documentaries, and that's exactly what this is. The inclusion of is it real, is it not real, may turn some people off. And the end is a bit predictable, albeit you kind of understand why they had to do it. So for a rating, I'll give Sandman 4 bats out of 5. If you're into extreme cinema, this film is sort of a precursor to the genre, and I think a good introduction if you want to learn more about it. You can stream the movie right now on Tubi, Plex, the Roku channel, and Hoopla. And for my physical media fans, you can pick up the movie on Blu-ray and DVD. But before you do watch it, just ask yourself, how far is too far? Until next time, adios, Bella Lugosi.